It is time for old school and nostalgic games to make a comeback. Now, in order to understand that, we need to understand the definition of either one, which are right here. And also, we need to explain better on why we want better old school games in terms of like allowing games that are old school to still be fun for everyone again and encouraged. My name is Aaron or ajmarkle, and I'm an old school gamer and I play retro games. I might play some modern games in the future with Nintendo Switch whenever I get one when I hit 10,000 subscribers. But right now, let's focus on the main thing. Let's bring back nostalgic old school games. One old school game that I have played a lot is MVP Baseball 2005, a game that came out in 2005. And I recently did a video of MVP Baseball 2004, 20 years later, which came out in March of 2009 in North America. So, why am I being so much of an advocate on this? Is it because, oh, he's an old school gamer, he must get the views? Not exactly. That's not entirely the reason. The real reason is because the modern industry of gaming with business corporates are going downhill when they're basically forcing people to buy new games, microtransactions, and more. Now, on a business level, the one thing that you need to know for business is you do not insult your consumer, you don't try to force your consumer, and you don't try to monopolize certain things. A recent situation that happened about a month ago was Helldivers 2, which, unless you guys want to be creative and don't want to say the first part of the word, you can say Heck Divers. But besides that, Arrowhead Studios created the game. They produced it and made it. And they allowed Sony to publish the game. There was one problem. They decided, though, that instead of just doing it on PlayStation, they did like on Steam, for example. Like Steam is where you guys can play games like Garry's Mod, Five Nights at Freddy's, and even more. What PlayStation did, however, was say, hey, if you want to play this game, you got to have a PlayStation Network account. The problem is, though, a majority of people that are on Steam, or at least a portion of them, do not have a PlayStation or a PlayStation Network account, or PSN if you guys want to be specific. And a lot of people got fed up with this. At first, some people thought the people behind it snuck one behind their back, when in reality, Arrowhead Studios got bombarded by Sony. Now, this isn't the only example. There's even a game that I think Ubisoft made. I'll have to say this better. I don't remember the actual game title. Let's say there was an online game that you spent all your money on, and then it's only online only. And then after they added support, you lost the game completely and you couldn't save in your library. Therefore, you had to buy the whole new game, start over, and not save the one you have. Now, personally, I don't like that. I really think that if you spent your hard-earned money, spent maybe like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 hundreds of hours on a game, you should be able to reap the rewards and keep the game for memories and everything, and not feel like that. Oh, by the way, we're not in support of the game, and sucks for you. You shouldn't have that game anymore. Stick with a new one. No one should be forced to get that. Now, personally, I've been doing YouTube for a long time, changing my styles a little bit, what I used to do, and as I've heard from many people, from my friends, and even seen people in the comment section, reviews on Steam itself about how things gone down, or even worse, people have made videos calling out this garbage. I think corporations need to listen. You shouldn't try to force microtransactions on people, and you shouldn't try to monopolize games either. Which, speaking of monopolize, you're probably wondering why there's no MVP Base 2006. Well, there is. However, it's only college only. And to make it worse, you wonder why there's only college games for 06 and 07? Because EA Sports made a deal with the NFL that they are the only people to monopolize making NFL football games. NFL football video games, that is. This was very bad. And 2K and Sega, they were very upset with this. So 2K decided to take the MLB license and allow third-party people to join on, including San Diego Studios, which I'll get to that part in a moment. And as a result of that, San Diego Studios became very dominant in the baseball video game industry, and EA got cut out of it. Now, personally, I think monopolizing a particular sports game like football should not have happened in the first place. I think it should have been just a simple allow more competition, but there should have some guidelines how it should be. Competition in the video game market is what would boom the economy, because then they will try to fight how their game is better than the other. But if you don't have any competition, you end up getting lazy and have to deal with a lot of problems, including Madden. A lot of people have been pretty upset. Oh, and by the way, the recent Madden poster, Madden 25, yeah, more like Madden 25 2.0. I understand the other one's supposed to be 25-year edition. Truth be told, I think everyone can agree that we need to fix the problem by speaking out. I think speaking out about the gaming in terms of not allowing monopolies, not allowing the whole, like, we need this to be clustered up so only anyone can buy this game, or only people with an account can play this game, or better yet, only people who love the sports video game can play this game on console. That needs to stop. I am sick and tired of it, and I'm gonna stick with a lot of the old school games. Even though I'll play other games like new ones, it doesn't mean, however, that I'm gonna be thrilled with how it is. Like Super Mega Baseball, for example, which I played on my channel. It's not the same as, well, EA, obviously. Even though EA made the Super Mega Baseball 4 and 5. No, they made 4. It doesn't mean, however, that it's going to be like this whole thing where, like, oh, it's okay. You could just make. No. Everyone's getting tired of this whole mess. Businesses need to step up a little bit and realize that if they insult the customers so much, they will boycott them, which boycotts have worked. And it got so much that some people could lose a lot of money. People could get kicked out of the industry. And if they try to take lazy routes or even try to loophole, it's going to insult the audience even more. Anyway, that'll be it for now. If you guys like the video, comment below, and I will see you guys next video. God bless you all. Don't forget it.